War. War never changes. Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilled in the name of everything from God to justice to simple psychotic rage. In the year 2077, after millennia of armed conflict, the destructive nature of man could sustain itself no longer. The world was plunged into an abyss of nuclear fire and radiation. But it was not, as some had predicted, the end of the world. Instead, the apocalypse was simply the prologue to another bloody chapter of human history. For man had succeeded in destroying the world, but war never changes. In the early days, thousands were spared the horrors of the Holocaust by taking refuge in enormous underground shelters known as vaults. But when they emerged, they had only the hell of the wastes to greet them. All except those in Vault 101. For on that fateful day, when fire rained from the sky, the giant steel door of Vault 101 slid closed and never reopened. It was here you were born. It is here you will die. Because in Vault 101, no one ever enters, and no one ever leaves.
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl? It's a boy. A boy. We've got a son, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby boy.
Oh, James. We did it. A son. Our beautiful son.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, son. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there. I'm your daddy, little guy. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about... That's a good name, don't you think? Fits you perfectly. Looks like they've finished the gene projection. Let's see what you'll look like when you're all grown up. You're going to look a lot like your dad. See that, Catherine?
Oh, very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son, full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be? You're just a...
James?
Catherine?
James.
Catherine! She's in cardiac arrest. Start compressions. Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 2, 1,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on. Okay?
Remember one thing. We need a doctor, not a deadbeat. This one's on the house. Fail to meet my expectations and there will be no
Don't look straight into the
James
light
and his
now.
cheery chatter. May your future be bright.
Nice place will feed on you, just like home. Come on over here, son. Come on. Walk to Daddy. You can make it. There you go. My goodness, just a year old and already walking like a pro. Your mother would have been so proud. Listen, kiddo, I know you don't like it when Daddy leaves you alone, but I need you to take care of yourself for a minute. You just stay here while Daddy runs to his office. You'll be okay, pal. I'll be back in a bit. You are quite the little explorer, aren't you? Serves me right for trying to pin you in. Come on over here. I want to show you something. See that? It was your mother's favorite passage. It's from the Bible, Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. She always loved that. All right, come on. Let's go see if your little friend Amada wants to play.
These experiments
Don't be a
are
damn
waste of
fool. We experiment to prepare. We prepare to survive. Of course I miss her. Surprise!
Stanley, you turned the lights on too fast.
More than
You
last.
blinded the poor kid.
Happy birthday!
Birthday!
Can you believe it? He is growing up so fast.
Happy birthday, pal. I can't believe you're already 10. I'm so proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young man. I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I? Down here in Vault 101, when you turn 10, well, you're ready to take on your first official Vault responsibilities. So here you are. As Overseer, I hereby present to you your very own Pip-Boy 3000. Get used to it. You'll be getting your first work assignment tomorrow.
Enjoy your party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
Hey, thanks for inviting me. Really cool party and everything. I know that, Butch and I give you a hard time, but you don't take that seriously, right? Anyway, happy birthday and everything. I better get back to, you know.
What, are you two best friends now? Hey, Wally, I think Paul's gone soft on us.
Happy birthday! We really surprised you, didn't we? Your dad was afraid you were onto us, but I told him not to worry. You're so easy to fool. You're such a liar. Okay, if you're so smart, what did I get you for your birthday? Okay. One last question. Who's your favorite barbarian? That's right, Grognak, issue 14, and with no missing pages. Yeah, I found this in a box of my father's old things. Can you believe it? Kinda weird to think about him reading comic books. I guess I better let you get back to mingling with your guests. We'll talk later, okay? Happy birthday!
Yeah, Paul. Why don't you introduce
Happy
us
birthday,
to your new
Sonny.
best friend?
Who do you mean?
Are you having a nice party? 10 years old. My. Seems like only yesterday that your daddy came. Goodness, listen to me ramble. You're waiting for your present, aren't you? Such a nice, polite young man you are. Don't ever lose your gift to speaking your mind so directly. We could use more of that down here. Here you go. A nice sweet roll that I baked for you just this morning. And it's all for you. You're the birthday boy. No sharing required today.
Attention, everybody. Happy birthday.
This party's pretty good, I guess. For a little kid. Balloons, party hats. Not as cool as my party, though. Remember how my dad got Andy to do magic tricks? And we all played Hunt the Mutant in the atrium? Oh, right. You weren't invited to my party. Too bad, man. It was really fun.
They dope face.
Andy, wait.
Having a good time? It wasn't easy keeping this a secret. Now go on. I'm sure everyone else...
How do you like that Pip-Boy, son? Fit all right and everything? As a matter of fact, I did. I'm glad you like it. Some may think the A series is a bit basic, but I've always preferred them for their reliability. Don't mention it. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Happy birthday. Not much, but I hope you like it.
This would like a chance to talk to the
Now,
birthday
you let me
boy.
know if that Pip-Boy...
I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake. Give me that sweet roll you got from Old Lady Palmer. Don't you talk about my mom, you little punk.
ever gives you
I'm
any
gonna be
trouble.
sorry, you little...
Daddy, I told you not to act all official.
Should have just
I know
given me
you
the
were
sweet.
but I'm not sure anyone else did.
Butch, what do you think you're doing? Leave him
People
alone.
always enjoy my little speech.
How's it going, pal?
Besides, that friend of yours could
Come on,
use a
Wally.
reminder that
You
life
always
was
have
not
good
all
ideas.
just fun and
One of the-
games.
He didn't hurt you.
Yeah, I got one.
Ugh,
The
it's
Mackers.
supposed to be a party,
Super cool,
you
right?
know? Fun?
Jeez, Wally.
You should try
who's
it
the head of the
sometime,
gang?
Daddy.
You or me?
Might like
No
it.
way.
What's Butch's problem, anyway? I can't believe he tried to start a fight at your own birthday party. What a jerk. Come on, don't ask me that. You know he would if I asked, but where would that leave me? It's bad enough being the overseer's daughter. If everyone knew I ran to Daddy every time I had a problem, nobody would ever talk to me again. We'll think of some way to get Butch back, I promise. But I'm not getting my father involved.
Hey there,
So,
Go ahead, you
Brad.
can eat the sweet
Hey, how
roll
about
now.
the Volt
It's your
roll?
birthday.
Get it?
I'm sure
Who
of
wants
it,
to
Amar.
go around all
Never
day
said
being
Why are you
called
still
a
hanging
Volt
around?
roll?
Now
Sometimes
go
I
on,
think you
and-
re-
I hope Butch didn't hurt you. You want to tell me what that was all about? Why, that little... I figured it was him that started it. He's been nothing but trouble since the day he was born. You let me handle this and try to stay out of the way.
Enjoy yourself.
Thanks for coming, Stanley. I know you were busy with the water purifier. Everything's fine.
All
I
right,
hope-
Butch. Oh, sure, nothing to worry about. Me and Andy got her all
Officer
fixed up
Gomez.
again last night.
Nice
Good, isn't
party,
it?
huh?
I wasn't worried.
Can
Little
it?
baby
I've had
like
it with
her
you, Butch.
telltale
Your
too.
mother's going to hear about this little
Gomez
incident.
is
Glad
an
you
old-
could make it.
What did he tell you? It was my fault? You didn't hear what he said to me.
But
I'm not going
party,
to
huh?
tolerate any more of your
That's a
bullying.
good one. Best yet,
Fine,
don't you
tell
think,
my-
Wally?
Isn't this... How are you enjoying
For now,
the
just
party,
remember, I'm
Mr.
keeping my
Palmer?
eye on
I
you.
help with the decorations, you know.
Um,
Butch.
What about the tunnel rats?
Oh,
The arm's
really?
strong
Rats
enough to
tough
lift
enough?
that pip.
Are you having a
did
nice
such a
day?
splendid
Rats,
Jonas?
wizards.
Hey, Doc.
Well,
We're all set
I
down
don't know.
here.
I've got to think about it.
Thanks. I'll send him right
Hello,
down.
officer.
Hey, that was Jonas on the intercom. He and I have been cooking up a little surprise present. Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level. Go ahead. I don't think anyone will mind if you slip out for a few minutes.
Gomez, I'm glad you could make it.
I'm glad to be here. I think it's important to keep in touch with the young people, you know, as part of my job. Plus, well, I like part...
Happy birthday, dearie. My goodness, I hope I didn't miss the party. They sure did. My. 10 years old already? Why, I can remember helping your dad change your diapers. And now look at you, a great big grown-up 10-year-old with your very own Pip-Boy. Since this was such a special occasion, do you know what I did? I wrote you a poem just for you. I hope you like it. Of course. Run along now, dearie, and have yourself a wonderful birthday.
Birdies.
Sure thing, Officer Gomez. Well, it's been nice chatting with you. Thanks again for coming.
You guys are dumb. Somebody's gotta have
Thank
a
you
better
for
Just
idea
be
than those.
patient. You
I
don't want
hope
to
you're
ruin
having
the
a nice
surprise,
time.
do you?
Wally and the
Go
big
ahead.
cheese.
Oh,
Jonas
my
is waiting.
goodness.
That's you,
I
Butch.
wouldn't have missed
Big
it for the
cheese.
world. That
Nice
dear
try.
boy is like
Shouldn't
a
it be
son
the
to
big
me.
cheese?
Sounds like everybody's having a good time in there.
I hope you appreciate the effort Amata put into this party. She really seems to like you, for some reason. Don't presume too much on her friendship, young man. I'm still the overseer, and I'm still in charge of this vault and everyone in it. Another youth well on his way to becoming a productive vault citizen.
Enjoy the party, sir?
Bah! I only showed up because Amata's friends with the brat. Give them a few more minutes, and then I want that place cleaned up and everybody back to work.
Is essential to survival.
Sure thing, sir. Hey there, 10 years old today, right? Happy birthday. Sounds like everybody's having a good time in there.
What are you doing down here, young man? I thought kids weren't allowed down on the reactor level. You sure are. Pip-Boy and everything. Look at that. If you can wait just one more minute, I think your dad will want to give you the surprise himself. Your dad is waiting to...
Are you ready for your surprise? The Overseer gave you your Pip-Boy, and you're old enough to do some work, so I figure you're old enough for this. Your own BB gun. It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape. Took us a good 3 months to find the parts to get it working again. You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think? Want to give it a try? We sure can't, unless we want the Overseer beating down our door. Jonas and I have found a place, though. Come on.
Give you your present. Or should we just keep it?
Well, what do you think? You can come down here and shoot anytime you want. Couldn't have done it without Careful, it's a radroach. Think you can take care of that with your BB gun? Just aim and shoot. You'll be fine. Good work. That's one less radroach to deal with. Let's get a picture together. Capture the moment. Hey, Jonas, get a picture of me with the big game hunter.
Smile.
Boys and girls have different parts.
What is their problem anyway? So, I'm the overseer's daughter, so what? Like, I get any kind of special treatment.
Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. As far as I can tell, you're a perfectly healthy 16-year-old boy. So yes, you have to go to class to take your GOAT exam. Go on now. You've got a GOAT to take. No, you're... When I started studying medicine, one of the first things I learned was how to spot a kid playing sick to get out of taking a test. You'll do fine. It's not so bad. Everyone has to take it when they're 16. I had to, you have to, and so does everyone else. And most everyone makes it through without a scratch. Hey, it's not my call. Those are the rules. You're 16 now, so this year you take the GOAT. Come on, it's not so bad. Everyone has to take it. You'll do just fine. The Generalized Occupational Aptitude Test, GOAT. Everyone here in the Vault takes it when they're 16. Helps to figure out what sort of a job you'll have here in Vault 101 when you get a bit older. So, pay attention and try not to fall asleep. You know what the Overseer says? We're born in the Vault, we die in the Vault. Each is tested to determine their abilities, that they may work for the betterment of all Vault residents. Huh. Sound familiar? That's not the way it works, and it won't do to go around asking questions like that, especially not around the Overseer. I want to tell you something now. It's important, so listen closely. This place, this vault, it's not perfect, I know, but it is your home. You're safe here. Stay on the Overseer's good side, and you always will be. You understand? You need to appreciate all you have, because what's up there on the outside, that's not the life I want for you. And it's not what your mother wanted for you either. Take care, son. Now get out of here, and good luck. Son, I brought you into this world. I think you know the rest.
Good morning. Stopped in to see the old man before class, eh?
No! That
Morning,
wasn't
Jonas.
very nice.
Have you had a chance to look over these results?
I was just going over them. Something you're worried about?
I'd just like to keep an eye on it.
No problem. I'll have my report ready this afternoon.
Sounds good. Let me know if there are any changes.
Hello. Hey, 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 sport. It's been a while since you stopped in here to see us.
I'm a little worried.
It's the big goat day today, right?
Jonas can take a look at me soon.
Come on, pal. You're fine. You're...
Hi, Stanley. Sorry to
Get out of my way, you stupid tunnel snakes!
I've got this
I can show you a real... Yeah? What do you want? Only the baddest gang in Vault 101? Like you don't know. We rule this vault, and what we say goes. You'll stay out of our way if you know what's good for you. You've got that right. Leave.
go away.
God, Butch, why don't you just leave me?
You'll get yours
Stop it!
eventually.
Leave him alone!
Hit him again. Come on, Tunnel.
Snakes, this little bitch isn't worth our time. What? Okay, you win. We'll leave the little girl alone. You're not worth our time anyway. Come on, Tunnel Snakes, we're out of here. Whatever you say, Butch.
Fine.
Oh,
Let's
look.
go.
You again.
What is it,
What did I
Fee?
tell you about
Hey,
talking
Susie,
to me, huh?
what's
We'll
new?
talk to your
I don't
little
wanna
friend
swing
in
that
case of
somewhere
you
else.
later.
Our heater's on the fritz again.
I'll remember that.
I'll remember this.
Yeah, sure did. But the thing is so old, my grandpa.
Thanks for getting rid of them. Assholes. I don't know why they won't leave me alone. Just because my father's the overseer, I guess? Idiots.
had trouble with it when he was my
Thanks for getting rid of them.
age.
Well, I hope it's working again soon for you.
Thanks. Say,
We'll talk to your
you
little.
want to grab some
We'll
lunch
talk to
later
your
on?
little friend
Rah!
later. How about we head down to the diner after class?
Great.
Don't push your luck.
Good luck on the
punk.
goat.
You too.
Well, you made it. All set for the goat? Trust me, it really isn't that bad. Just I'm sure you will. Take your seat so we can get started.
Get out of my face.
Well, now that everyone has managed to find the classroom, we can finally get started. No talking, and keep your eyes to yourselves. Yes, I'm talking to you, Mr. Deloria.
Sure thing, Mr. Brotch.
Unless anyone else has an insightful comment, let's get started. Question 1. A frenzied vault scientist runs up to you and yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response? Question 2. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection in his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do?
Did you know the Vault-Tec-Vault-Co partnership is considered the most successful joint venture?
Question 3. You discover a young boy lost in the lower levels of the vault. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do? Question 4. Congratulations. You've made one of the Vault 101 baseball teams. Which position do you prefer? Question 5. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another Vault resident. What do you do? Question 6. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed? Question 7. Oh no, you've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment? Question 8. A fellow Vault 101 resident is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it? Question 9. You decided it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking and... Question 10. Who is indisputably the most important person in Vault 101? He who shelters us from the harshness of the atomic wasteland, and to whom we owe everything we have, including our lives. Pencils down, people. That's it. The infamous goat. I'm sure most of you didn't find it so bad. Others, well, there are always openings in the maintenance department. Don't forget to hand in your test before you leave. You don't want to know what happens to people who fail the goat. You can have the rest of the day off to celebrate or to pray as the situation warrants. All finished?
I've got other things to do.
Hey there.
We'll talk to your little friend later.
There you are, Mr. Brotch.
Oh,
I hope I
hi.
did okay.
Right now,
Why are
I
you
don't pay
talking
any
to me?
attention to you. You really want to keep it that way, okay?